everybody, welcome to Tangle Break. Today we're going to be doing a fragment, and this fragment is K-5. We're going to be using the 8 basic steps of the Zentangle method, and step number 1 is gratitude and appreciation. I'm thankful for the time that we're able to take a break from our day to relax and draw. And the supplies that we're going to use today are a Micron 01 black pen, a pencil, a Tortillon, an eraser, and a 3.5-inch tile. So let's get started. We're going to start with corner dots, which is step 2. So take your pen, your black Micron 01 pen, put some black dots in. Step 3 is the border, and just connect the dots. Step number 4 is the string, and since we're doing fragments, we're going to make a grid. And right now, we're going to do it with a pencil. So grab your pencil and just divide it in half, and then each section in half. So you have 4 columns. Turn your card and bring it down. And you're still making 4 sections. You're just halving everything. Okay, so now we're going to do the fragment. So switch back to your pen. And we're going to do this fragment here, which is K5. But we're going to leave out one little area, and you'll see. So let's go ahead and start up here in this corner here. I'm just going to go from bottom left to top right, bottom left to top right, making an oval. And then I'm going to just put an aura on the top one. That's it. Now we're going to go down to the other corner. And this is going to be like it's underneath. And so then you just aura it. And that's it. So we're just leaving out one of the lines on the actual fragment. So now let's go to the next box, from the top left to the bottom right. Now we're going to aura the one on the right. Now we're going to draw underneath from corner to corner, picturing it going underneath. And then we're going to aura. And that's what we're going to do, back and forth. So bottom left to top right. Aura the top one. Okay, now we're going to draw underneath from corner to corner, or you can just do the area right there. Okay. Now from top left to bottom right, or the top one. Now you're going to draw it underneath and put in your aura. And go to the next column, or the top one, or to the bottom one. Okay, now go from the bottom left to the top right, or the bottom one. And do your auras, and we'll just keep on going. Okay, bottom left to top right, or the bottom one, and then we draw underneath. Okay, next column. Bottom left to top right, or the top one underneath. Okay, starting to feel that pattern. Or the top one. Now draw underneath and aura it. Bottom left to top right. Or the top one. Draw underneath. Aura. Okay. Bottom one. Top left to bottom right. Or the top one. Draw underneath. Aura. And now we're on the last column. Top left to bottom right. Or the bottom one on this one. Draw underneath. Aura. And the next one. Bottom left to top right. Or the bottom one. Draw underneath. Aura. And keep going. Top left to bottom right. Or the bottom one on this one. Underneath. Aura. And then the last one. Aura. The bottom one. Underneath. And aura. Okay. So that's the pattern. Now take your eraser and erase the grid that we made. Now the next part we're going to do is the shading, step 6. So get your pencil and we're just going to quickly and lightly shade in the very background around these designs, inside the auras, around the little blades. I call them blades because wait until we shade inside of those, we will make them look like little pocket areas. It's really cool. So I'm just shading in the background so that the design stands out. And in the aura. I'm just lightly, you can see I'm going quickly with my pencil because we're going to go back with the Tortillon and smooth it out. So then you won't see any of the pencil lines. So you can just quickly just color it in. I love how you have two designs happening here. The one on top with the big blades, and then the one in the background which looks a little bit more intricate. Okay, so now switch to your Tortillon Or if you don't have a tortillon, just use a Q-tip or your finger. It's easy with the tortillon. And I'm just going over those areas, and by just rubbing over it, it makes the pencil marks disappear, and you just have the shade. And I like to turn my tile as I'm doing it just to make it easy. And I forgot that one little place, but it didn't matter. I had enough pencil lid on my tortillon that it fixed it. It went right across it. You can see the difference between the area that I've used the tortillon on and just the regular pencil. The tortillon just gives it that smooth, shaded appearance. And I think it's relaxing. I keep turning my tile so that I keep my place easily. I mean, you can see the difference, but turning my tile just makes it easy on my hands, my fingers. Okay, it's popping. You can already see the difference. Shading the very background does make a difference. Okay, so the next step we're going to do is shade these little cup areas. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shade the inside of the cup areas. My hand will move out of the way in just a second. See how I'm going to make these look like cups. So where we put the aura, I'm not putting the shade in the aura. I'm just putting the shade inside the little cupped area. Just very dark right there. And then you'll see what we do with the tortillon that drags it. So in each of these little triangular areas, I'm putting in a lot of pencil. Not on the border, not on that little aura, just in the triangle of the cups. And wait until you see when you use a tortillon and drag it, we're going to make it look like it could hold something. Like a little bowl almost. Okay? Now what I want you to do is take your tortillon and you just pull it. You just along the edge of the aura where the triangles are, and on the edge of the aura. That one line, just that side. Just the one side. So shade in the triangles and connect right there at the aura. And look how it makes it look like it's, you can see a 3D effect. So the triangular part, and then right beside that, aura that we made, the white area. Love that. So the triangular part, and then along the aura, and I don't do the other side. Just because I want it to look like it could spin in that direction or catch something in that direction. So the tortillon is the key to this one, making the cups. So the triangular part along the white aura that we made, and connect the other triangle, and that's it. That makes it this 3D look, like a scoop. That's what it would look like. It looks like a little scoop along the white border. Okay, just have a couple more. Couple more. All right, I love this. And you can look at it in any direction. So now let's go to step 7, which is initial and sign. Put my initials on the front, my chop, turn it over on the back. This was Tangle Break, Fragment K-5, and I can now do step 8, which is appreciate again. I love it. Okay, and I hope you enjoyed having a break with me today, and I appreciate that you joined me. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time on Tangle Break. Have a good day. Bye.